A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good day to you guys, all of you. Okay, so today I want to demonstrate about CRUDS. Okay, what is CRUDS? CRUDS basically it consists of CRUDS. Okay, so create, read, update, delete, and search. So 5 things. Okay, so we go to the demonstration how to do it. Okay, so this is the notes. Okay, so I divide into 4 things here. Okay, firstly you require to download the software. It's not only download but install lah. So there are 3 things that we need to download. First is Microsoft Visual Studio 2022. Second is XAMPP version 8.1.12, and the last one mySQL connector C++ 8.0.27. okay, so how to download this software? So this is the links. So what you need to do, you need to go to the links and you can download the software. Okay, so firstly is the Microsoft Visual Studio. Okay, so Microsoft Visual Studio, so just copy here and paste here, and then you can download here. Okay, so this is a Visual Studio, not Visual Code, Visual Studio 2022, and then please choose the community version. Okay, because the community version, this can be considered the lightest compared with the professional or enterprise. Okay, so that's the first thing. And then second is you just download. Okay, download and do the installation as well. Okay, okay, just want to let you know how to do installation for the Microsoft Visual Studio 2022. Okay, since we are using C++, don't install every language such as C++, VBO, OSP, because the reason we just use the C++ only. If you install everything inside your PC, what happen? Your PC become heavy. So we just, in this case, we just choose C++. So that's mean please choose C++ for the Microsoft Visual Studio 2022. Okay, and then after that we can do installation. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing is about the XAMPP. Okay, so XAMPP basically is a database. So here we are using XAMPP. So version that we're using is 8.1.12. Okay, so we just copy paste the link to here, and then go to the more downloads. Okay, more downloads, and then choose XAMPP window. Okay, and then try to find 8.1.12. Okay, so here click and then choose there are many variations, so you just choose this one. Okay, and then you can do the installation. Okay, so these are for XAMPP. And then since XAMPP is not Microsoft product. Okay, so in order to make a connection, you need to download the special connector here. Okay, so here we are using the mySQL connector. Okay, so this is the link for the mySQL connector. Just copy this link to here and paste it here, and then after that, so for the Microsoft SQL connector, you require to choose 8.0.27. Okay, here we are using the C++, right? Okay, so choose a Microsoft window, and then Okay, since we are using not the latest one, we are using the archive. Okay, sorry, we are using archive. So archive, you need to choose the version at 0.0.27. At 0.0.27. So this is the version. And then after that, go to the here x86 64 bits, okay, which is here. Okay, so do the installation. Okay, there are two things here. Whether you want to download in zip or MSI. Okay, so here I prefer zip lah. Okay, so we already done the download, and after that you required to do the installation for 3 of software that we just download. Okay, so we go to the second part, configuration. Okay, so after do the installation, next is we need to do the configuration. Okay, so firstly we need to go to the XAMPP. So the XAMPP, and then we need to turn on. How to turn on? Just click here lah. Okay, it's actually for information, my XAMPP already turned on here. Okay, so just click turn on. Okay, and then if you want to see anything inside the database, you just go to the admin. Okay, so it will show. Okay, so in this case we require to create a new database. This is we need to do the database or later. Okay, and we just check it. Okay, firstly we need to just check it, and after that we can go to the Microsoft Visual Studio. Okay, so before we start anything, we need to create a project. How to create a project? Firstly, you go to the file, click new and project. Okay, and then choose empty project, and then choose here, and then click next. Okay, so here you can rename the project. Okay, so what is the project that you want to rename? Maybe mySQL part 2, for example. Okay, and then the location for information, the location is we need to set it. Okay, okay, how to set it? You need to go to the location that you want to set lah. I mean workstation, is called as a workstation. Sorry, I forgot the term. Go to the display. So in my case, I'm choosing to set up my workspace. I prefer to set up my workspace at D. Okay, so go to utem. Which one? Go to the source code, and then after that see the project. So this is mine. Okay, so I can rename XXX, for example here, CV2. So this is my workspace. Okay, so after I obtain it, then I need to copy the location of my workspace here. Okay, and then click browse. Okay, and then enter lah. So this is my new workspace, and then after that select folder. Okay, so this is the way how we can set up the workspace, and after that create. That's it. This is the way how we can create the new project. Okay, but since I already created the new project, so I need to open the project that I already created before. Okay, I just show only for you how to do the project. So I need to open the this one. Okay, so this is the way how we can open the project. Okay, so after that we need to do the configuration. Actually this one is considered as a difficult part during the system development. Okay, okay, so there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 things that you need to do the setup. Okay, so firstly you need to make sure switch to release. Okay, and then after that switch to x64. Okay, x64. Actually this depends on your PC. Okay, if let's say if your PC is 86, I mean the architecture is 86, you need to choose 86. But however, since my laptop I'm using 64 architecture, so I need to use a x64. Okay, and after that is you need to go to project properties, click project properties here, and then choose the set configuration. Okay, which is need to choose here. Make sure this one is a release, this one set as a x64. Again, it depends on your PC. Okay, so since I'm using a 64 architecture, so I need to choose x64. Okay, and then after that you need to go to the C++ General Edition. Okay, C++ General Edition include directories. Okay, so I need to edit it. Okay, so click open. Okay, so click, I need to create it. Okay, since I already created the include directories here, okay, so no need to do lah. But however, for those that still did not create the additional include directory, you need to go to the MySQL connector that you already downloaded before. Okay, if you still remember, you already downloaded the MySQL, right? And then you need to extract the folder of MySQL. When you extract it, so this the file, I mean the folder that is included, I mean there's inside the MySQL folder. Okay, include library 64. Okay, so here you need to open the JDBC. I mean you need to find the JDBC folder. So this JDBC folder that we are looking for. So what you need to do is you just copy paste. We just copy here, copy the folder location of the JDBC which is under include directories. Okay, and then paste it here. Okay, so this means the link is not same. Okay, it depends on how you locate the MySQL connector. Okay, so then next is preprocessor and static. Okay, so you need to go to preprocessor. Okay, so click here preprocessor and then type static underscore CONCPP, CONCPP, and after that semicolon. Okay, so that's means you need to add the words of the static underscore CONCPP underscore. Okay, and next is code generation. Okay, click code generation. So code generation, you need to make sure the runtime. So make sure the runtime is the multi-threaded DLL/ME. Okay, so this one is fine. Okay, after that is you need to go to the linker. So where is the linker? Linker is a general additional library directory. Okay, so this one you need to edit it. you need to find the VS14 folder. Okay, so again, if you want to know the location of the VS14 folder, you need to go to the MySQL connector. Okay, MySQL connector. So it's under lib64. Okay, so just copy the link for the folder, the location of the folder here, and then after that you need to put it here. Okay, just add, click this button. Okay, next is additional dependency. Yes, so you need to go to the input, additional dependency. Input additional dependency here, click here, and then again, in order to know the full name of this library, so basically the library that you need to put, the file of the library you need to put here is MySQL CPP con dash static.lib. Okay, library lah, it's a library. Okay, so the location is under MySQL connector folder. Okay, so which is here. So you just copy the file name, including the lib, copy. Okay, not copy the file name only. Okay, and after that you need to paste it here. Okay, so then click OK. Okay, so this means after that you can click OK. Okay, now you already done the configuration. Okay, so now it's time to demonstrate to you the source code of CRUDS, which is consists of the create, read, update, delete, and search. There are 5 things here. Okay, so firstly you need to paste the source code. Okay, and put it here. Okay, just paste the source code, put it here. What is the source code? Okay, just copy and paste and put it here. Okay, so I already paste it. Okay, so before we start the running, before we running this source code, let me introduce to you what's actually inside in the source code. Okay, oh sorry, before that we need to create the database, which is the name is insert update db. Okay, so this is the database that we need to create. Okay, so in order to create it, so you need to go to the XAMPP. So yeah, we already turn on the XAMPP, right? And click admin. When you click admin, it will open the interface at the Internet Explorer, which is here. Okay, so you need to create it. How to create a database? Click new. It's very easy. Click new. Oh sorry, panjang sangat. Click new, then you need to create. Okay, so create, you just insert update db. Okay, type the name, insert update db. Okay, and after that click create. Okay, but since I already created, so this is the database that I already created. Okay, so no need to fill up the table lah. Okay, just create the database only. Okay, after we create, okay, now we can build the solution. But before that, I want to explain about this source code. Okay, so basically this is source code consists of the create, read, update, delete, and search. Okay, so first of all, the source code required to do the DB connection. Okay, because why we need to have a connection? Because the location of the database is not near with the source code, so we need to have a link from the source code to the database. So there is a need to have a link, I mean the DB connection. So this is the source code. First of all, you need to declare the the URL here. So this is the username, password is username root, password is nothing, okay, and then you need to create the connection, okay. So after that, then this is the source code for creating the table, okay. Then this is a source code for insert the data, okay. So here in this case there are 3 paragraphs here to insert the data, okay. And then this source code for update the data, okay. And then this source code for delete the data, and this one is for view all, okay. View all means select all lah, select star is a view all, okay. And then the last one is for search, okay. Okay, so now it's time to build the solution. Click build and build solution, okay. And after that click debug, start debug, okay. So now the source code already create the table, already insert the data, update the data, delete the data, and of course view all the data. So now it's time to test the source code. We want to find Apple. What happened? Yeah, we find it, okay. So I think that's all for my demonstration for the CRUDS. I hope this demonstration can help you for assisting you during workshop 1 development, okay. So thank you guys. Assalamualaikum and very good day.